absolutely up for it. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes...
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Minamino.
Right, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Eze, Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Eze. Foden! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Minamino. Toma. Minamino. Bellingham wins the duel this time.
Minamino really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Saka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There are a few waiting for it. That has been knocked, and the shot! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Endo. Kubo. Endo. Tanaka. Toma. Tanaka. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Itakura. Tanaka. Endo. Rice. Saka. Now it's Kane. Kubo. Kubo gently done. Colwell clears it away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Played into space out wide. That's a throw. Now it's Minamino. And it's Tanaka. been fouled there. James. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now what about a counter-attack? Could be danger here! It's a good-looking delivery. Clipped into space. Mitoma. Aim forwards. Minamino. Kubo. Defending of the desperate variety. Endo. Tanaka. Endo. Now it's Kubo. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Minamino. And that was very necessary. Moved on forwards. Minamino thinks about the shot. Now Minamino! Foden. And it's Spence. Bellingham. Spence. Eze. Played out wide. And it's played into the middle. Another chance from a corner. That has been knocked clear. Kubo. Ito. Kubo. That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. James. Ito. Foden looking for a run-up. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Kane is fouled. That was extravagant by any standard.
Kane quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Rice. Saka. Rice. And here's Saka. should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Kane. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Foden! Oh, that is rather wayward.
England, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Endo. It's a corner. Tanaka. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rice. Saka. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a corner. Ito. Tanaka. Endo. And it goes cross-field. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Kubo. Endo. There's the shot! Bellingham. Decent progress down the left. He is through here. And here's Foden. Kane. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Japan to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Toma. He's in space and looking for options. Can he deliver? He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out to the left it goes. Real chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Moved on forwards. Kubo. He's in plenty of space here. Minamino. England have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kubo. Nice control. Shapes to shoot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. has found him in acres of space. Defending of the desperate variety. Minamino. Endo. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Kane. Now it's Kubo. Guehi gets rid without sophistication. And it's Minamino. England have got themselves in front very early here. He's got away. Minamino. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Foden. Belling. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared without complication. It's gone for a throw-in. Spence. Rice. Eze. And it's Kane. Kane laid out to the left flank. Spence's cross. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been knocked clear. Oh, good spread. And they can counter here. Now it's Minamino. Well read, nice interception. Saka. James. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Bellingham. And here's Foden. And here's Saka. Played out to the right. Tries to get it clear. Rice. And here's Saka. Kubo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Endo. Ito shifted upfield. Colwell producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Endo. And it's Kubo. Minamino plays it out wide. And that has been clubbed away. Minamino. Oh, it's played into the area.
Japan really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Foden. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. Foden. Bellingham. Foden. Knocks it out wide. And the counter can be on now for Japan. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Kubo. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Kubo. Mitoma. Tanaka. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foden. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kubo. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Minamino. Minamino! And a chance! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Japan get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Guehi forwards and with intent. And here's Kubo. Minamino. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Saka, Colwill, Foden, Bellingham, gently done. Eze spread out to the left. He's found the way through. And that's been won straight back. And it's Eze. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. Kubo. Bellingham. Spence. Guehi. Spence. Colwell, aim forwards. Now it's Kane. Kane with a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
And it's played forward. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now here's the delivery.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Foden, over to the left. Cuts out the pass. Colwell. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Foden, and the shot! Gets it away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Clears it away. Played into space. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that's well seen too. Rice. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Spence. Now it's Foden. Spence looking to hit the byline here. And that's too far for anyone. Itakura. Tanaka. Ito. Jose. And here's Kane. Great work on the overlap. James has it in a wide position. Takes a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Saka is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Itakura. Endo shifted upfield. Guehi can get it clear. Rice. Eze. Probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tanaka. Kubo. And it's Minamino. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Spence. Spence. That's a sharp pass. Itakura. Tanaka. Minamino. Kubo. And here's Kubo. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Minamino! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Endo. Minamino. Endo. Kubo. Kubo making good progress on the right-hand side. Rice. Colwell. Colwell, oh, good-looking ball. Saka. James. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Itakura. And the counter is on. Minamino have it back and can go again. Guehi. Spence. Quality ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Itakura. Tanaka, gently done. Now it's Kubo. Tries the cross. Punched away.
Foden hits it away. Japan really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And he cuts out the supply. Saka. Foden. Rice. And here's Saka. Hints one through. Cleared away. And here's Saka. That's very neat. James has it out wide and in space. Ito. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden. Rice, given the lift of his goal. It's Kane! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. Colwell.
Foden.
Spence.
Foden.
Guehi goes forward, calmly anticipates. Tanaka. Aim forwards. Guehi.
Foden.
Eze gently done. And it's James. Eze, now he's got space here. Tanaka. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Kubo. Endo. Out to the right. Endo. Kubo. Kubo. The ball goes in. He's had a shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Mitoma. Muscular approach does pay off here. Saka. Now it's Kane. Eze looking to get on the end of this. Tanaka. Minamino. Endo. Itakura. Tanaka. Endo. And it's played forward. Eze. And it's Kane. Kane. Oh, this is a terrific run. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ito forwards and with intent. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, good stop. It had to be. Mitoma. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Colwell. Foden. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Foden. They could break here. Itakura. Ito. Minamino. Oh, there's a probing ball. Guehi shifted upfield. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Eze. Eze! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Kubo. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Ito. Tanaka cuts it out. That's good play. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Guehi. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Itakura. Ito. Endo. Driven forward. Eze. Colwell. Colwell forwards and with intent. Tanaka. Kubo. That has been cut short. And it's played forward. And it's Minamino.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Eze. Decent chance! And here comes the corner. Rice tries to clear. Rice. Guehi, gently done. Belling. Aim forwards.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played out wide. He has a look up. Played into the box. Saka. Moved on forwards. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Belling. Spence. Spence going full steam ahead down the left flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Spence. Very nicely done. Belling. And here's Kane. It's Kane! England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Kubo. Spence. England, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Guehi. England have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Toma. Oh, nice touch. James. Rice shifted upfield. Oh, super find. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kubo forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rice, and it's played forward. Kane looks to get on the end of this. Kubo. That's an imaginative pass. Cleared away. And it's Endo. Goes for goal! And he thumps it clear. James. Saka. James. Played towards the other side. Spence. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tanaka. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Eze. Eze. Tanaka. He's onto it in a flash. Foden. Eze. Kubo. And it's Minamino. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Kane. Can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Endo. Aim forwards. Colwell. James. James, that's a delicate pass. Tanaka. Moved on forwards. Foden. Foden goes pelting down that left-hand side. Lovely bit of skill. Spence. Foden. Crosses it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. Spence. And it's Eze. Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Eze. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Foden. Done delicately. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's played forward. Eze. Saka. Wins the duel this time. Ito. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rice, head out towards the right wing. In by James. A real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Saka is offering a right smile there.
That has been knocked clear, and it's Rice. Rice, oh, good spread. And that's been well dealt with. We get a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's beaten the last big chance! Taken goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Japan, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
James, shifted upfield. Tanaka. It's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. James. Foden. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. England are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And we're already back up and running after half-time. Kane. Saka. Good chance! Goal, England! 2-1 to the half. 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 2-1 to the half.
unlikely to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
England take the lead. It's Akura. Tanaka, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Minamino. Brilliantly cut out. Saka. Guehi. Bellingham. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Ito. Endo. Kubo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Kane, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tanaka, Toma. Oh, sweet feet. Tanaka. Kubo. Played out to the right. Nice interception, well timed. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ito cuts out the pass. Tanaka. Mitoma. And it's Endo. Kubo receives it in a good position here. Pickford, on ball by the goalkeeper. It's Akura. Toma. Searching passes played there. Tanaka. And here's Kubo. Picks it up out wide. Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Colwell, gently done. Guehi. Bellingham. Spence. And it's Eze. Endo. James. Rice. Bellingham. Colwell. Eze, and it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bellingham. Foden. Now that's well seen too. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Eze. And that's put paid to a promising move. Colwell. Saka. Rice. Guehi. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Kane. Saka spread out to the left. Spence. That's tidy. Kane. Here comes another. Oh, smashing header! Cleared away. Kubo shifted upfield. Minamino. Well read, nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's run loose here. Eze played through into space. James crossing. Bullish header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's come loose. Gets good distance on it. Tanaka. Minamino. Now he's off and running. Spence. Tanaka. And it's Kubo. Minamino. Mitoma. Oh, a delicate chip through. Foden. Spence. Colwell. Saka. James. Mitoma. Short changes him with that pass. Tanaka. And it's Minamino. Tries a shot! Bellingham. Spence. Foden. Foden. Spence. Kubo does really well to win the ball there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Guehi forwards and with intent. Proves too strong. We expected better, and so did he. Colwell. Guehi. Eze. Bellingham. And here's Kane. And it's Spence. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Colwell with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rice gets it clear. That's a throw. Minamino. Endo. Kubo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's gone back to the keeper. Ito. Endo. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Guehi. Colwill. Saka. Colwill. James. Rice. Moved on forwards. Mitoma succumbs to the pressure. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Toma. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Minamino. Minamino played into space. Guehi attempts a clearance. Kane under intense pressure.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Guehi.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Saka. And he's picked out the run. It's a promising position. Mitoma. Referee's given a throw. Mitoma. Showing good feet. And the cross comes in. That has been knocked clear. Colwill. Toma. Minamino. Goes for the shot!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Colwill. Rice, and it's lofted through here. Deftly away. Guehi. Eze. Rice. Rice, gently done. James looking to get on the end of this. Minamino. Nice physical challenge. James. Colwell. Guehi. Foden. Kane looks to get on the end of this. Japan have reclaimed it. Ito. Tanaka. And it's played forward. James. Saka. Ito cuts it out. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Endo, Tanaka, Foden. Now it's Saka. And it's James. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Saka. Great ball if he can get there. That's the keeper's ball. It's Akura. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Toma. And he's on a charge. Caresses it through. And the ball is out of play. Saka. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Kubo. Minamino! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Out to the left it goes. And it's Spence. Foden. Foden played out to the left flank. Crosses it in here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Can he latch on to this? Guehi gets across to intercept that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Foden. Spence. Lovely feet. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mitoma. Tanaka, aim forwards. That's very neat. Chance to play it in. Lovely bit of skill. It's a little off target. Tanaka. Endo. Tanaka. And here's Kubo. Out to the right. Showing good feet. Danger averted for now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hit into the middle, and that has been cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Minamino. Oh, that's nice. Rice, forwards and with intent. Saka, James. He's through here. Kane with the delivery. Ito clears it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Minamino shifted upfield. He's shifting through the gears here. Kubo's cross. Foden. And it's Eze. And here's Kane. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a cute ball. And they've got rid. And that's a throw. Foden plays it in. Volleyed effort.
Kane cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
That's really well cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Pickford sends that a long way. Guehi gets over and intercepts. That looks a cracking ball. Cuts out the pass. Kubo. Ito. Tanaka. Moved on forwards. Kubo. Guehi. Spence, aim forwards. Kubo. Endo. And it's Minamino. Minamino! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mitoma. And it's played forward. Minamino! Rice. Minamino. And retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Reclaimed it in a trice. Tanaka. Rice. Oh, nicely intercepted. Minamino. Forwards and with intent. Now this could be a shooting chance! No mistake! Japan are level! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tanaka. And it's Minamino. Over to the left. That's really well manoeuvred. Guehi. Bellingham shifted upfield. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a corner. Kubo. Endo. Played out towards the right wing. Played into the middle. And he's heaved it away. Fired deep towards the back post. Eze. Oh, and the finish! Kubo. And it's Kubo. And there's green grass ahead. Minamino!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Eze. James. Eze. Tries a measured ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, it's come loose. Colwell. Now it's Kane. Oh, red. Nice interception. It's a corner. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. And he shoots! That was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Guehi is there, and he can get that clear. Toma. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Japan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Cleared away. Ball's gone out of play. Toma. Looking for a decent ball in. Cut it out. Now it's Eze. And it's Minamino. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Spence. That's a good run down the left. Foden. Aim forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. The pass is intercepted. Guehi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Spence. Played with finesse. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. Spence. Kane is onto it in a flash. Wins the duel this time. Mitoma could move up a gear here. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mitoma. Nice looking ball. Foden. Kubo. And it's Kubo. Guehi. Now it's Eze. Spence. Spence goes on a charge down the left. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's a corner. Keeper beats it away. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. Spence played back in. And he's there to get it away. Foden. Nice touch. Jay is having a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Tanaka. That is a brilliant interception. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Got rid. Bellingham.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kane. And it's Spence. He's in, surely! Chance, surely! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Oh, can he get onto this? Mitoma. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chance here to counter.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Kane.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Foden.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Endo. Ito. Early ball out from the back. That'll be a throw.
Japan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now that's well seen too.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
England can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Endo. Lovely, he's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Pickford on ball by the goalkeeper. That could spell trouble. Now it's Foden.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Searching pass he's played there. Tanaka. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. And here's the chance to counter.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Foden. Kane. Oh, good spread. And here's Saka. It's Kane! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Defending of the desperate variety. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Foden spread out to the left. Here's Foden. Foden. He can get that clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Kane. Knocks it out wide. Played into space out wide. Ito gets it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Foden. And he's there to clear it. Rice. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Alexander-Arnold, now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Foden, into the channel. Saka could try cutting inside here. Saka's delivery. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end.
Kane! Oh, should have put that away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Belly. Colwell. Rice looking for a run-up. Alexander-Arnold. That'll be a throw-in. Plenty waiting in the middle. Foden. That's an excellent interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Guehi shifted upfield. Foden. And he welcomes it in.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Japan really will have to throw everything at this now. Endo. Into the last 5 minutes. It's Akura. And it's played forward. And it's Minamino. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shaw. He is just caressing the ball. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Saka played out towards the right wing. Cleared away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foden. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Hit into the middle. Ito getting this one clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Needs a quality cross. And here's Foden. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Defending of the desperate variety. Rice. Is the shot on? Bellingham. England cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Muscular approach does pay off here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's going to go a long way. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Kubo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Kane. Foden. England to make one last surge forward. Alexander-Arnold. Now who's going to be first to this? And they've got a throw. Shaw. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. Rice. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Tries to dink it through. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kubo. Minamino. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Shaw. And it's Shaw.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough...
Little doubt, that is a foul. Kane.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Oh, this is a great position. Gets it away. Foden. Kane. Eze out to the right. Saka. Alexander-Arnold. Saka. Tries to get it clear. There will be a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Some good work on the right flank here. Well timed, excellent interception. Guehi aimed forwards. Back into the middle. It's come to nothing. Endo. 4 added minutes on the board. Mitoma. Rice wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? Itakura. Ito. Endo. Endo, gently done. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Kubo. Kubo gets a cross in. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played into the middle. Clears it away. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's gone for goal! Tanaka. Itakura. Ito forwards and with intent. Now what's he got in mind? Endo. Minamino! Oh, that's a waste. proves too strong. Bellingham spreads it out wide. Deftly away. Out to the left it goes. And he's goes for a shot! Kane is flagged offside. Japan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when...
And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good...
And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I quite like the look of this boy, Ito, because he's solid, versatile, he's capable of playing in multiple positions in defence, and he's got a lovely passing range with a cracking left foot, so he's well suited to possession football, and his confidence and technique on the ball make him ideal for this sort of game.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Bellingham. Rice. Foden. Now it's Kane. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Endo. Moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Colwell. Guehi. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Eze. That's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tanaka. Lofted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foden. Bellingham. Spence drives forward on the overlap. Kubo gently done. It's a good foot in there. Colwell forwards and with intent. Eze. Saka. James. Chance there, first of the game.
Oh, I suppose he was being forced to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Tanaka shifted upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Colwell. James. Guehi. Eze. Guehi, aim forwards. Endo did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. That's really well manoeuvred. Eze. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Itakura. Endo. Minamino is onto it in a flash. Rice. Saka. James. James charging forward down that flank. Rice. And here's Kane. Oh, it's come loose. Eze. Spence opts to play it back. Pressing, takes a shot! Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in. And the counter is on. Tanaka. And it's Kubo. Kubo, and it's lofted through here. Not quite on the same wavelength. Guehi. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. Colwell shifted upfield. Rice gently done. Mitoma. Moved on forwards. Minamino, now he's off and running. Saka looks to the other side. Spence. Foden. Eze. And here's Kane. Oh, shooting chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
England really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Foden. Oh, that's nice. Can he get onto this? Foden. And that has gone horribly wrong. Mitoma. Tanaka. Endo. And it's played forward. Kubo is onto it in a... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Guehi. Spence. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Foden, he's onside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chance here to counter. And it's Kubo. Oh, good spread. That has found him in acres of space. Spence with the slide tackle there. Spence did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Colwell. Saka. Pinged towards the front line. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Eze. And here's Foden. Rice. Oh, sweet feet. It's run loose here. Rice. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. Over to the left. Foden. And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
James plays it short. That looks a good cross. Tanaka tries to clear. And here's Kane. It's Rice. And here's and the finish! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's an excellent interception.
Kubo.
Itakura. Tanaka. Mitoma. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Saka. James. And here's Eze. Tanaka. Tanaka. Itakura. England are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
It's Minamino, played out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Colwell shifted upfield. Out to the right. Saka tries a measured ball. Spence, plenty to aim at here. Tries a shot! England! England take the lead. Saka, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It was in the script. Mitoma. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, Nice touch. A chance to play it in. Crosses it in. Kane. Now it's Eze. Looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. Nice control. Saka! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Minamino. Great defending, strong and determined. Eze. Now it's Foden. Spence. Time to deliver. Now then, the ball's come loose. Japan getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Colwell. Eze. Oh, good spread. James played with finesse. It's come to nothing. It's a Kura. It's a quick ball upfield. That's an inviting looking ball, that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ito gets across to intercept that. Kubo. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kubo. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. He's in, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety. Kane going full tilt down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Kane. Cross goes in there. England have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Aimed in towards the centre.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The
chance! Minamino getting this one clear. Looking here to chip it through. Now it's Kubo. Kubo, and he's certainly onside here. And here's Kubo. Oh, it's come loose. Saka. Colwell. Oh, can he get onto this? James crosses. And they can counter here. Aim forwards. Guehi gets over and intercepts. And it's played forward. And it's Minamino. No way through there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tanaka. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And the ball is out of play. Rice. Bellingham. Saka. Itakura. Tanaka. Endo. Moved on forwards. Eze. Foden. And here's Eze. Played out to the right. James drives it in. And that was asking just too much of him. Minamino. Kubo. Minamino. Ball's played through. Delivers with wit. Nice interception, well timed. Foden forwards and with intent. Spence shifted upfield. And it's Spence. Lofted in. Clears it away. England have reclaimed it. Itakura. Ito. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Colwell. Eze. Rice. Foden. Eze spread out to the left. Spence. That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. Spence. Kubo. Tanaka. Itakura. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rice. James shifted upfield. Oh, delicate chip through. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Spence. That is lovely. And here's Foden. Belling. Rice. Out towards the flank. Shot, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
James really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Tries to get it clear. Guehi. And Spence has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he's there to clear it. And it's James. And here's Saka. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. To the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was beautiful, something close to genius. Sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mitoma. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
A rush of blood seemed to be the cause of such a fast release.
Foden. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Itakura. Tanaka. Ito. And it goes cross-field. Toma. Minamino. Foden. Now it's Kane. And it's Spence. Eze. Played out wide. Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Endo. Ito chooses to go cross-field. Tanaka, gently done. And it's hoisted clear. Endo have it back and can go again. Tanaka. Caresses it through. Toma. Colwell tries to clear. What a throw in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Kubo with the short one. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Guehi. Kane. Eze. Foden tries to dink it through. Endo. Ito. Minamino. Moved on forwards. And it's Minamino. Foden. Well, they can break here. Rice played out to the left flank. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Time, excellent interception. Guehi. Foden. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Endo. Kubo. Minamino. Driven forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Kane. Kubo. Some good work on the right flank here. Endo. Tanaka. And it's Minamino. Takes a shot! Bellingham. Kane, now he's off and running. Kubo making good progress on the right-hand side. Endo. Rice wins the duel this time. Saka. Minamino. Tanaka. Toma. Minamino! And the ball's come loose here. And the play for a throw. That has been clubbed away. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Here's found a way through.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Toma. Shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Saka picks it up out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Bellingham.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Quality ball. Colwell cuts out the pass. And it is a corner, good chance. And he thumps it clear. Minamino. Endo. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Now it's Kubo. And it's Minamino. And a chance! Sticks it away!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you.
It's become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's really well manoeuvred. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Endo, Minamino, Guehi cuts it out. Bellingham. Spence forwards and with intent. Itakura. Tanaka. Colwell makes the interception. Rice. Kane in acres of space out wide. It's anyone's ball now. That needed to be better, and he knows it. Japan, well, the manager had a foul. Yes, the referee's given it. Endo with the clearance. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Saka. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's played forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Minamino, that's an imaginative pass. Defending of the desperate variety. James. Eze played out towards the right wing. And it's Eze. Great defending, strong and determined. Itakura. Has a look and plays it forward. Guehi tries to clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Toma. Shot a goal! Oh, that's a waste. Guehi shifted upfield. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Ito. Minamino. Is onto it in a flash. Rice, aim forwards, and here's Saka. Saka, no, it's Saka. In with the challenge. Endo. Minamino. Colwell, James, Saka, Rice. Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Mitoma. And it's Minamino. Very nicely done. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That pass has been well intercepted. Tanaka. Tanaka. Moved on forwards. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. Kubo. Can he find the finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Saka. And that is out of play. Clearly not happy with that. Mitoma. Endo. Tanaka. Ito. Endo, gently done. Tanaka. Endo. Minamino. Decent chance! Guehi clears it away. And it's Kubo. In it comes. James tries to clear. Endo. That's a good ball. And he shoots! They've done it! Japan are level! It's a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Jose. And here's Kane. They've got rid. Bellingham. Endo gets a foot in here. And now the breakaway. Oh, just skips past his man. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Guehi. Rice shifted upfield. Ito. It's a corner. Tanaka. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Guehi. Foden. Done delicately. Kane. And it's played in. Overhit and out of play. Tanaka. It's a corner. And that's been won straight back. And here's Foden. Foden knocks it out wide, showing good feet. And here's Kane. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
They've played it short. Gets his head on it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's Kubo. That looks a cracking ball. Spence. Oh, Red, nice interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kubo. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's hoisted clear. It is a corner. Rice getting this one clear. Moved on forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tanaka. Mitoma. And it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. And that is as far as they're going to go. Saka. Kane calmly anticipates, tries a deft little ball. He's got away. James, cross into the box. Too long and over the line. Mitoma. Tanaka. Endo. And it's Minamino. Oh, it's played into the area. Bellingham getting this one clear. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good play on the left-hand side here. Spence. Great run on the overlap here. Bellingham. Played into space. Spence's cross. Oh, that's neat. In by James. Too much on that, it's gone out. Endo. We are into stoppage time. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Toma. Now it's Eze. Caught offside that time. Oh, red, nice interception. Colwell. Rice. And it's Spence. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Foden. Spence. Spence. And that's aimed into the middle. Kubo. Tanaka forwards and with intent. He's in plenty of space here. Toma. And claimed it back swiftly. Kubo. Endo. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Kane. And it's Eze. Out to the left it goes. Played into space out wide. Can he deliver? No way through, so back it comes. Mitoma. And here's the chance to counter. Played down the flank. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Lovely bit of skill. Tanaka. Endo. Proves too strong. Foden. Foden puts his foot on the gas. Foden.
The next one will be pretty crucial, so it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are back underway. Colwell gets over and intercepts. So what can they make of this? And it's Spence. Bellingham. And here's Kane.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Toma. Tanaka. Guehi clears it away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, played right into his path. Deftly away. Rice have it back and can go again. James. Saka. And here's Eze. Eze. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice. Kane. Foden. Spread out to the left. Oh, this is a great position. Saka. Japan could counter-attack here. Kubo. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Guehi. Colwill. Saka. And it's Kane. Foden. Spence. Foden. Spence looking to get on the end of this. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Oh, smashing header! Cleared away. Chooses to go back. Shoots! Tanaka. Mitoma. Lobbed in behind. And that has been cleared. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ambitious ball here. Eze. That has been knocked clear. That'll be a throw. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there's green grass ahead of him. Saka. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden, now he's got space here. Eze looking to run onto it. And he's there to clear it.
England clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's played forward. Spence. Foden. Eze. Kane. Saka. Great shot! England! And they're back in front! England get themselves into the lead. Endo. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. And it's Kane. And here's Eze. Eze! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Here's Kubo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kubo. It's a great ball. Eze. James. Eze. Ito. Endo. Minamino. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kubo goes short. Spence tries to clear. Toma. That has been cut short. Do have a chance to counter here. And it's Kane. Cuts out the pass. Ito. Endo. It's a corner. Oh, this looks sharp. He's onto it in a flash.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And here's Kane. Real chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. He'll try to keep this alive. Throw it. And here's Foden. Spence. Foden. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Saka, and here's Kane, out to the right. Now it's Eze. Bellingham. It's a mighty effort! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Tanaka. Ito. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Kubo. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Kane. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Kane. And it's Eze. Now it's Rice. Over to the left. And he's got his cross in. It's really well cleared. Eze! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
James with the short one. A chance to play it in. Saka. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Endo wins the duel this time. Could move up a gear here. Kubo. And it's Kubo. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. Defending of the desperate variety. Eze. Guehi. Bellingham. Colwell, it's a sharp pass.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Kane. Now it's Foden. Ito can get it clear. Toma. Kubo, lovely feet, played out wide. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Saka is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
He has found the way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Eze. And that was very necessary. England have reclaimed it. And it's Eze. Foden. Deep cross. Kane with a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Kane. And it's Kane. Foden. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He is just caressing the ball. Kane has gone backward here. Goes for a shot! Worth a try, but not this time.
Rice cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Tanaka. And here's Kane. Can he spark a counter here? Succumbs to the pressure. Rice. Minamino. He's away! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Colwell gently done. Now it's Eze, and it's Eze. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Bellingham played out to the left flank. Kane, and a chance! Same again, same outcome. Gets it away. Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Kubo. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bellingham. Spence, that's a delicate pass. And he's there to clear it. Endo.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Kubo. Great work on the overlap. James with the clearance. Bellingham. That's a look and place it forward. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Kane. Eze. Over to the left. Spence. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Kane brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Endo. Ito. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Eze. And here's Kane. It's a loose ball. And for a moment, time stood still. Eze's cross, and the keeper beats it away. Minamino. Kubo. Endo, who's set up one goal so far. It's Akura. James. Guehi. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Dinks one through. James looking to get on the end of this. Aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bellingham shifted upfield. Foden. Eze And here's Kane. Eze chips it through. Ito clears it away. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. And it's Kubo. Tanaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Tanaka spread out to the left. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Colwell. Guehi. Bellingham. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Mitoma. Itakura. Moved on forwards. Rice. James. Very nicely done. And here's Saka. That's a cute ball. Endo. Played towards the other side. It's a pretty looking ball, that. Saka. And it's James. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's played forward. James. Guehi. Bellingham. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle. Itakura. Mitoma. Endo. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foden. Eze. Kane. Tanaka. Guehi makes the interception. And it's Eze. Oh, that's it's Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
stop it going out. He can get that clear. Kubo. Moved on forwards. Minamino is onto it in a flash. Guehi. Bellingham. Spence. And here's Foden. Spence. Flings it across. That has been knocked clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, nicely intercepted. Guehi. James. Bellingham. And it's Spence. Foden. Can he latch on to this? Lovely feet. Climbs up big!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Probing pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Guehi. Rice. Eze. James picks it up now. And it's hoisted clear. They've played it short. Spence. Kubo aim forwards. Oh, super find. Here's Kubo.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
With his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's been taken short. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Bellingham. Guehi. Spence.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And it's played forward. Eze. Foden. Kubo. Tanaka. That's really well manoeuvred. It's Minamino. Played out to the right. Now it's Kubo. Spence attempts a clearance. Minamino. Colwell gets it away. Bellingham. Eze. And it's Kane. Spence. Short changes him with that pass. Here it is, crossed in. Defending of the desperate variety. Kubo. Endo. Kubo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kubo laid into space. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Guehi. Colwell. Eze. Rice aimed forwards and reclaimed it in a trice. Eze. Spread out to the left. Spence's cross. Spence has overhit it. Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Saka. James. And here's Saka. Nice control. Foden. Oh, such a clever touch. Spence pings it across. That's going to go a long way. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Spence. That's a good run down the left. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Endo. Kubo. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Searching pass, he's played there. Tanaka. Oh, there's a probing ball. James. Foden. And it's Minamino. Now that's well seen too. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. It's a lovely, neat pass. Belly. Saka with 2 goals already to his name. James. He can run onto that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That's been drilled forward.
Japan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's James. Rice. And here's Saka. And here's Eze.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Endo moved on forwards. Eze. And here's Saka. Rice. And here's Saka. Saka! Oh, it's come loose.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that is a little undercooked. Rice. And it's Spence. Eze out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ito played out to the left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Kane. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a mighty effort! And that would have won it.
Rice has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And it's played forward.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Keeper's got good distance on that. That's really well manoeuvred.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Eze. Guehi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Kane chasing after it. Eze. Saka. Minamino does really well to win the ball there. Cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Foden. Foden plays it in. Clears it away. Rice. Saka. Saka played out towards the right wing. James crosses. Defending of the desperate variety. In by James. Ito gets it away. Saka in acres of space out wide. Saka, and it's Bellingham. Foden closing in on Foden! And they've got rid. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
He's there to clear it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's found a way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bellingham shifted upfield. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Spence done delicately. Tries to get it clear. Now some movement on the bench and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Big chance, corner. Kubo plays it short. Lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Kubo cleared without complication. And that's a throw. And here's Kubo. Shaw wins the duel this time. Tanaka. No question, that's a foul.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ito. That's good play. Kubo.
Japan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that could set him on his way. He is through here. Foden chance! He scores!
England, the danger was always there, Peter. We all thought of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Is 2. Tanaka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter-attack is on for England. Endo. Tanaka. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. That's very neat. Minamino. Minamino! A real chance and a real let-off. The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, delicate chip through. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Kane. Now it's Foden. That is lovely. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is shown a yellow card. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Comes to the rescue. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rice could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Kubo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Endo. Kubo. Endo. Tanaka. Now it's Minamino. Tanaka. Now who's going to be first to this? Kane.